Join our exciting expansion with Genius Aulad. Over 20 years, Genius Aulad has been in the marathon of improving and being the catalyst of early childhood education in Malaysia, and we are very excited to move further, and we would like you to join us. Join us in our High Performance Centres, award-winning early childhood centres of Genius Aulad. Genius Aulad is the first catalyst of Islamic-based English medium preschool in Malaysia. In fact, it is the only franchised preschool registered under KPDN-HEP, PUNB and MOE. So it has been an organic growth, nurturing more than 70,000 children since our inception, and we have to date about more than 5,000 teachers that we have trained. It is by far the largest preschool database in Malaysia, and it is solidified by its system since Genius Aulad's inception. So for this 2020, we are inviting you together with us as we are refocusing our business direction towards more of the business segment of the corporate infant care for our franchise fortification, and would like to invite you together with us. Look at our timeline here. When we started actually in the year 2000, December 2000, we first opened in Genius Aulad USJ 21 as our first step, where we believe that early childhood education should be of an utmost importance in education. See, at that time when we started, we see that early childhood was not even the word, the term used in Malaysia. And we are among the first to start off to make it into a professional system, complete with training, complete with SOP, complete with facilities designed head to toe, inside out. And from there, we continue our journey. In year 2003, we opened our second and third center, and then we registered for franchise in year 2008 when we start our franchise registration. 2010, we have more registered centers of franchise, and in year 2018, we have our first international flagship center that we kick off in Indonesia. So to date, we have about 70 over centers, and in 2020, Genius Aulad will be focusing more on building the business model of franchise. And we have something exciting here, that is our brand expansion of Genius Aulad into corporate childcare, that is called Genius Care. So, the real award winning for us are the children of Genius Aulad. We have nurtured over 70,000 children. That's actually for us the reward, the award and the recognition. But of course, sharing with you here our award that we have been given, over the years. The recent one was Brand Laureate World Halal Best Brand Awards. For the category of business as well as education, preschool education, and now we also received from Global Business Leadership Award for excellence in preschool education, Rising Star Industrial Award from UNITA University, and a few other industrial partners, and so on and so forth, to name a few, because over the years these are just recognition that we receive along the way. But most important thing is our children's education, because we built the material, we built the books, we built the system ourselves. It's not anywhere else, it is homegrown. Right. For 2020, where is our brand expansion moving? You see, over the years, we have been focusing on the mass market, 4 to 6 years old, and this is our market, and we are expanding from there. Okay, of course, we're growing that, and we're expanding into conventional, into corporate market, and we are grabbing our low-hanging fruits, okay, that is the children of Genius Aulad, the siblings of Genius Aulad from the age of 2 months to 6 years old, going into corporate premium childcare centers in this year 2020. So we are having all those engagement. Now, how much Genius Aulad has grown? This is a very important figure for you to see. We have grown 10 to 15%, okay, for company growth in sales for the past 5 years. And the net worth valuation increased by 200% for the past 5 years. And almost 300% growth in sales for the past 5 years under our Gains Education Group. So we forecast another 30 centers in the next 3 to 5 years. Now, mind you, all this that we have recorded here is actually audited. When we say it's increased by 200%, 300%, all this is an audited account. So these are our high performance centers of Genius Aulad. That's in Central Region, Southern Region, East Coast Region, Northern, and Indonesia. And we have here the one managed by our HQ centers, where in 2020 we will be focusing will be franchise centers. And our new centers will be opening, it's already completed for this year in Kuala Selangor, Rimbayu, Jitra, Trillium, all this that you can read here in our business deck. For our HQ centers, the business plan is that we will be focusing on the flagship centers only. So you see, due to this business model, okay, we are expecting better growth. This is our growth over the years, okay, our audited growth, okay, from year 2000 until the year 2020. So it has been very steady. And you see why? Because Genius Aulad is targeting the biggest market group in Malaysia. Parents who seek established preschool education, where 85% of them are from middle income group. 77% travel less than 10 kilometer radius, and 80% of the students are from 4 to 6 years old, and 70% of parents are those of the age from 31 to 40 years old. So this is our market size, okay. Based on this, you can see that the steady growth of Genius Aulad is there because we do our business very well targeted, and also because we focus on the needs, the real needs of the targets. And this is Genius Aulad market share. So you can see the potential growth here, because with our organic growth, okay, very organic growth, where we focus more on our educators as our franchisees. So based on this organic growth, we have taken about 20% of the market share, and we have so much room more to grow. So based on the survey on factors of choosing Genius Aulad, we see that these are among the reasons, and we, properly done the survey on this to understand what our target needs. And as you can see here, based on the Islamic content, where we don't just do the content based on commercial values, but based on the real mission of the Islamic content. So what's a competitive advantage? How is Genius Aulad different? We have our own syllabus. We develop our own system. We have one-to-one reading individually recorded for each child to understand the development. It's not about exam-based, but to understand and to observe them closely. It's a strong branding built over the years, award-winning, everything. And it's a franchise preschool, dedicated franchise, because we carefully choose our franchises based on various methods. We have our education quality check, we have coaching every 2 months. So all this make our franchise system in Genius Aulad very strong. In-house training, and we focus on our own published material, method of teaching, facilities. We have our team in our education, our Gains Education group, where they focus on the facilities, design, infrastructure for the children. And this has been the steady growth for the past 20 years. So here's our future roadmap. Now, 2020, we are launching the Equity Crowdfunding, okay? And then in 2023, it's expected with our 70 centers and another 30 centers to come, that's 100 centers in Malaysia by 2023 at least. And we're expanding to overseas market in 2024 and 2025. We are going for KLSE listing. So this is the reason why we are inviting everyone here. If you grab the opportunity now, you shall be with us for the 2025. You see, the reason why we are sharing with you is because Genius Aulad is a household brand in Malaysia. Genius Aulad is a homegrown brand in Malaysia. Almost everyone, if we look around, ask your neighbor, your friends, it's most likely that somebody has sent their children to Genius Aulad. So this is calling out all of you to come and support this mission and join us in this big family of Genius Aulad. So here's our investment opportunity. Powered by pitchIN and registered operator, market operator by Security Commissions Malaysia. Of course, it has to be secured. And why ECF? As you know, it's a market validation. We are testing our brand strength further. We are funding for our growth, all right, for our brand awareness. And we want to reach out for more people out there for this values-based education that we are providing. So how will the investment be utilized? First, we will be doing our further fortification, implementation of new franchise blueprint in Malaysia. And we are expanding our franchise services further in Malaysia and abroad. And then we are also strengthening our management system and develop new flagship centers so that it will be a centralized centers or regional areas where we can make it as a nucleus to grow Genius Aulad around the flagship centers area. All right. So our key investment factors. It is Sharia-based company, so you know where it is invested, okay? It is in this education that we do, and it's a steady company growth for 20 years. And another key investment factors is that it is a very rare investment opportunities that you can ever find. And of course, we are expanding the capital market in the education industry even further. Ta-da! So here is what Genius Aulad ECF offer is. You can find this in Business Deck, of course. We are targeting the minimum investment of 1,480 only for you to be part of Genius Aulad International Group Sdn Bhd Big Family. And here's our forecast investment growth. As you can see here, okay, as what I have shared earlier, our business model will be remodeled to focus more on franchise, to be remodeled more on the flagship centers. So here is how we forecast our investment growth. And mind you, this is not just numbers that we plug from somewhere, but this is based on our track record and our understanding, our full understanding of how early childhood education in Malaysia is. And this is the summary of the forecast investment growth. Steadily. And Here's the funding roadmap and exit opportunity. We are targeting for growth investors. Investors who would like to grow with us and see how this can together build further in the future. As I've shared with you the roadmap, we are going for listing. So in year 2000 to 2019, okay, that is our investment value of 7 million. And now in 2020, our valuation is 30 million, almost 30 million, it's 29 point something, right? So it's 3 million capital growth that we are looking right now. And in 2021 to 2023, we'll be doing our second round of funding where there is an option exit route. Okay, so if anyone would like to exit at this time, we have a second round funding where the valuation will be increased to 50 million, right? So this is where there is an also exit opportunity, as much as we are looking for growth investors, but there is an exit opportunity for you to gain your profit. And of course, in 2024, we are looking at the third round of funding where we are going at IPO, KLSE acquisition or merger, and that will be an estimated valuation of 100 million, inshallah. So, our historical investment and value creation, as what we have shared just now, from year 2000 to 2019, all right? We started actually with 1 million, and throughout the period investment, we have invested another 6 million. So that's actually the founder capital. And then in 2020, we go for ECF crowdfunding. And we will raise another 3 million capital, and cumulative investment value stood at 10 million. And 2021 to 2023, our internal investment funding. So GA, Genius Aulad, pledged to invest another internal fund of 5 to 7 million for market expansion for franchise locally and international. Cumulative investment value of RM 15 to 17 million. So that's where we are going for 2023, that is IPO funding. So our target capital value at 100 million by the time we go for IPO funding. How to start in your investment? You know what to do, right? You can go to pitchIN, and you register your details, and then you click to go to the pitchIN Equity, login, and you can start your investment. Be part of Genius Aulad's rapid growth. Would like to share this with all of you, because you know what? If you plan for 1 year, you just plant rice. Good. If you plan for 10 years, plant trees. But if you plan for 100 years, you would like to see growth, you educate children. So, dear everyone, own a stake in Malaysia's award-winning preschool from 1,480. Thank you very much. I'll see you together with us in our big family of Genius Aulad International Group. Thank you.